Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my radiant sister. If you are listening to this right now, maybe in your car, while folding laundry, or while resting in your room, I just want to tell you, you are not alone. Subhanallah. You are not the only one who feels emotionally invisible in our marriage. You are not the only one who feels like she's giving everything, but still longing to be pursued, adored, and seen. And you're certainly not the only one who's exhausted from over-functioning and wondering, what about me? Today I want to share with you one tool I teach inside my Irresistible Wife Masterclass. It's simple, it's a very simple shift, but when you embody it, it can change the entire emotional rhythm of your marriage, inshallah. So take a breath, let your shoulders drop, and receive this, my love. Let's talk about what no one wants to say out loud. We as Muslim women often carry a quiet ache. We've been raised to serve, to be patient, and to forgive endlessly. But we haven't been taught how to receive love without begging for it. So what happens? You do the cooking, the emotional labor, the fixing, the holding space, but the affection, the intimacy, the masculine pursuit, it disappears, and you start to wonder why. Maybe I'm too needy, maybe this is just how men are, maybe I should just accept it. But here is what I want to tell you today. You are not too much, you're not broken, and no, it doesn't have to stay this way. What most women do when they feel unseen is they try even harder, subhanallah. They talk more, they explain their feelings, they overgive, they serve more. They try to make him see how good she is. But here is the feminine truth. More giving doesn't create more connection. It creates emotionally mothering. It puts you in your masculine and it takes him out of his. The polarity is reversed and suddenly the marriage feels heavy, flat and dry. So what's the alternative? Let me give you the tool. That is what I call the magnetic pause. It's when, instead of reacting, explaining or fixing, you just pause, say Bismillah, say the dua of Musa alayhi salam, Rabbi shrah li sadri, wa yassir li amri, wa hlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. You feel, you breathe, and you lead with energy, not words. Let me give you a few real examples. For example, he comes home and is emotionally flat. The old you would be, why are you ignoring me? New you, pause, breathe, and be. You light a candle, you say Assalamu alaikum gently, and you continue your evening, soft, embodying, magnetic. Suddenly he's wondering, why is she so grounded? What's going on in her world? The pursuit begins again. Second example, you never touch me anymore, there are no hugs. The new you soften into your own body first. You make wudu, you pray through rakah, you talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you wrap yourself in a shawl, you make yourself feel cherished, then you gently invite him later with a warm smile. Would you like to sit with me for a while? And that's it. No pressure, no demand. So you shift your energy here. You're not seeking, you're offering presence. That is magnetism. Third example that I want to share with you. For example, he says something critical or passive. The old you would be like, you always do this. The new you pause. You place your hand on your heart and say, I'm going to take a moment. I love you, but that felt hard to hear. Again, presence before reaction. You hold your power. This works because men don't respond to pressure. They respond to energy, to atmosphere, to vibration. The more you hold space and let yourself be in your feminine, soft, radiant, and not seeking, the more they naturally step into leadership and pursuit. And this isn't about manipulation. This is about returning to the fitrah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you, where you receive love, not force it. This is just one tool, sister. Inside the Irresistible Wife Masterclass, we go deeper into this work, why men disconnect emotionally, how to express your needs without losing polarity, how to awaken the pursuit without chasing or overgiving, and a few Quranic reminders, journaling, dua, and energy reset tools. And I'm opening my group coaching program, inshallah, in early June. If you want to take this work further, surrounded by other Muslim women doing this deep healing, DM me on Instagram, Irresistible Wife, and I'll send you the details. You don't have to do this alone, sis. You don't have to keep over-functioning. You don't have to silence your desires. You just have to return to the feminine fitrah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed in you. Thank you for being here, my love. If this touched you, leave a comment, share it with a sister, and subscribe for more faith-rooted feminine energy healing. Until next time, Masalama.